Hello, everybody. It's Bob Kraft Hawaii here. That's my YouTube username. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about health, uh, eating, losing weight, and maintaining it. And I will just tell you my story so that you will know a little bit more. Um, I wanted to have blood tests done every four months, and then I was comparing the numbers. And I'm in the position where I was able to do that with my medical care. I understand sometimes people can't do it because of costs, but I would suggest you have at least one done a year, and then look at the numbers. But I was looking at one and then seeing what numbers had changed over that 4 month period. So my numbers had gone up uh, in certain areas that weren't great. And at that point, I said, I'm 68 years old, and I said, I really want to live as long as possible. And I definitely don't want the health conditions to come that are going to make your quality of your life become so miserable um, that you can't do anything. So I noticed that my bad fat was high, going high. It doubled, and it had to do with what I was eating, I think, and also my weight. And my good fat was low, so I talked to a nutritionist about how to make that go up higher. Uh, then my cholesterol, I'm taking a pill to lower my cholesterol, and it's actually in the normal range, but I'm trying to get it where I don't have to take pills for that. And again, I have medical care that provides all that. So I understand there are people that don't have the ability to financially afford these kind of things. Then I would just tell you try your best to maintain what you're able to do, your weight, your exercise, things like that, what you eat. Um, and so those are the things that set off the bells. Now, what I did not want, also my sugar level was going into the high. The diabetes numbers were showing up where it wasn't diabetes, but it was pre-diabetes. So I said, oh boy, we definitely don't want that, because the people that I've known who had diabetes, they really have a miserable life and they die a horrible death. uh, Limb amputation, blindness, some of their internal organs stop functioning, and dialysis on a daily basis. So, so I said, okay, I have to be serious about this. Now, I've been in the situation where I was a really pretty decent athlete throughout my life to about 50 years old. And so I knew kind of how to exercise, and I knew what it would take. It requires you having a goal. And my goal is always 5 pounds. That's for me personally. I try to lose 5 pounds. I went from 206 to 184 as of yesterday. And my goal is to get down to 175, ideally around 155. That seems impossible, but I'm telling you, if you start off small, 5 pounds, and you're kind of doing the right things, you're committed, it will come off. Um, but what I did was I changed my eating habits. I stopped drinking diet sodas, which I thought were healthy. Actually, they're not. They create diabetes, as I found out. So I'm now drinking water for the most part. Um, I drink about 2 liters of water a day, or maybe 60 ounces, just normal because I'm exercising now. I started off with uh, one um, 1 hour of treadmill and 30 minutes of very light weights to build up my muscles. And now then I increased it to 2 hours of treadmill. And after about a month, I was able to increase it to 4 hours of treadmill. Now I have the time. Not everybody can do that. I understand that. But I have the time, and I was able to do that now and maintain it. Um, just start off small. Start off with 1 hour or even 30 minutes of simple. I don't do running. I just do walking. um, I'm doing about 25,000 steps a day, I think now. Recommended is 10,000, but I knew I had to lose weight. So I would say on your focusing in is get a goal, go to the treadmill, if you don't want to walk outside, be serious about it and do it at a fixed time every day and do what you're able to do. Now, in the next video, I'm going to talk about eating, but I wanted to kind of give you an idea about how to do the weight, the exercise portion. I meet a lot of people who exercise and they don't do it consistent, or they do it just very moderately, which is fine, but you have to increase it. And then they don't take care of their eating. They think portion control or calories is where the problem is. It's actually what's going in your body that's the problem. So that I'm going to talk about the next video. So I would just encourage everybody to get on a routine, even if you just spend 30 minutes a day exercising, but the key is to do it consistently and to increase it. And you don't have to do it hard, you just have to do it moderately, but keep it consistent. So I want to wish everybody good luck on this, and then I'll do another video which will talk about how I changed my eating habits. Take care, everybody.